Hi Taurus, this is Christelle Martinette with a reading for the month of October. I was backlogged with work, and I knew that I was going to come up and put up the upload the readings towards this end of the month. That's why I put out the little video there. I miss you. I really wanted to come back, but I had to take care of business. Now, I have here a number of different tarot decks, and I'm going to use the tarot that call me the most for you, Taurus. And then I have this beautiful VERA SIBILLA deck. It's an old VERA SIBILLA deck. It's a different artwork, as you can see. Lovely, lovely, lovely deck. And today I'm using Tiger Eyes runes for the end to crown the reading. I have here my Moldavite and my smoky quartz, and what I'm seeing for you, Taurus, you have the month of September worked very hard, and you were after a bit of accolades. You wanted people to pat you on the back. You wanted the money to come in. You wanted people to see that you're really worthwhile in what you do. You're aiming for a promotion. You're aiming for this. This is the sensation I have, and the vision that I'm seeing is you are putting on not a show, because you really do enjoy what you're doing. Those of you who want more and who are asking for more and who desire more are truly in a place where they know that they can give their all. And those of you who do not have a job or are not in a position that you care for, there is needed change here, and it's going to make you literally sick unless you do put in your energy in what you want to manifest. We're talking about putting your messages out there, Taurus, something that many of you, Taurus, are not used to doing. I'm going to take for you this deck called the Sacred Rose Tarot. This was one of my first, it was my first tarot deck that I have, and over the years I've purchased it again because, as you know, to start losing the cards, and so this is a full deck. I'm playing with a full deck, and they're actually in very good shape, seeing how much I use them. For Taurus, let's see what's in store for Taurus for the month of October. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck for you, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune turns when we give it momentum. When we put out energy, it turns. If the wheel doesn't have energy at its base, it will not turn. This is a message for you, Taurus. Let's see the first card that has come out, the Six of Cups. Look at that. This is an energy from way in the depths of your soul that really are being conjured up. The energies that are in the depth of your soul that are ancient, age-old energies that are being conjured up to help you the month of October. The Nine of Swords. Now there is, why do I lower my voice? The Nine of Swords is always somewhat of a nightmare. You know, the universal tarot decks think of the Nine of Swords as a nightmare. I'm seeing this as a looming, something looming in the distance. That word looming means fear of what might come in to you if you don't get your ducks in a row. The Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords here is a moment of truth. It's a moment of expressing your truth. Let me take the VERA SIBILLA on these, on this Ace and the Nine of Swords, because the 9 plus 1 is the 10. And it's the end of a cycle, which you may be seeing in the month of October. I have here Speranza, hope, and it is, hope is in this spread here. I'm seeing it as something that, for those of you who are not partnered or are seeking one night stands, or just, you know, friends with benefits, this is the month for you for that. But the loved one is here. There's a passionate, and then they two together are passionate. This is a night of passion. The nights of passion are coming your way. The messenger is bringing, may be bringing news that you don't like. So the month of November, see, what is she saying? The month of October for you, Taurus, is somewhat of a fearful, you yourself are fearing that what you're interested in is not coming, and the reactions that you have are physical, are passionate. You're spending your energies in a different way. So, you know, you might want to curb those of you who are partnered, who, you know, might get into trouble. Just be careful, you know. But here I'm seeing the passion that is being spent in one domain, one dimension of your life that seems to be working, where the energies having to do with your livelihood and your work seem to be on somewhat of a hold. Let's take a look at the Hermit. There you go, the Hermit. And the Hermit is is mirroring the Knight of Swords. And of course, the Hermit is, there's a potential there for you to, I would like to say withdraw. It's, you know, everyone would say that if we see the Hermit, but there is a potential for you to need to focus, okay? And you'll be thinking that perhaps this is the month to do that, because you're getting an inkling that things just are not going your way. And the Eight of Cups. Now this Eight of Cups, look at the crazy Eight of Cups with the moon. Let's take a look at the Sibilla cards and see what they have to add for you, Taurus. Take a look at this Eight of Cups. Well, there you go. There's that fear with it's part of your nature, mirroring the Six of Cups. It's an age-old characteristic that you feel you have, Taurus. Falsità, lies, or some kind of falsehood. Now, this could play out for a few of you, not too many there, where you're communicating with someone who you think has got your back, but they don't. Another good size, another major quantity of you have this. This will be playing out in terms of how people communicate with you. Fake profiles, you know, phone calls, prank calls, and things like that. I've got Ladro, the thief, that speaks to change, and there is a somewhat of a feeling that people around you are just not telling you like it is. And here too, with the Dottore here, you're sort of keeping your cards to your vest, keeping your cards close to your vest. So all in all, let me take the runes here, but I'm getting, especially here with this Ace of Swords, you're not taking anything less. You will not accept anything less. Just a second, sorry, I heard my doorbell rang. As I was saying, you will not accept anything less than what you truly are aiming for. Now, the runes here, several runes have come out, and the Nameless, Faceless rune Weird has come out as well. Boy, you've got some conversation here. There is some conversation. First of all, I'm getting that I have Rido Bright Stave and Duwunyo Bright Stave. These are the pleasure in moving forward with the consequence, not the consequences. I didn't mean that. The pleasure of moving forward and the joy of moving forward, knowing full well that you take with yourself your own baggage, your own nature. You're being true to yourself. There is, and you're doing it your way, the Nameless, Faceless rune. This is the true meaning of the Six of Cups here. Now, there is a huge amount of clarification on this Nine of Swords for you, Taurus. I'm seeing here, first of all, that you know that you're taking one step at a time, and you know why you're doing that, because you feel that there is the importance of you going and meeting the challenges. You have to stand to a certain challenge, whatever that may mean for you. But then I have Awats here, which also talks about having to meet those challenges, because the Diag, what is ultimately the outcome, will be a self-enrichment like never before for the month of October. Now we have this odd pair, Gifu here over the Hermit, and I have the Heftir. They do both smack of success. They both smack of an exchange. What are they saying to you, Taurus? Do not withdraw. Concentrate, yes, but no withdrawing, because the success is going to come with an exchange, with interaction. Wow. Good for you, Taurus. I hope this was of help for you. Namaste until we read together again, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bye-bye, Taurus.